All right, we have 9 teams here so far. We have a 10th team, but they weren't in uniform. Even though I asked for everyone to be in matching uniforms to simulate the actual tournament. So if people aren't in the uniforms and they can't play. Zine versus Javaro. So we got Team Sheep versus Team Dogs. It's unfortunately they're not using clan tags, but on Saturday's one, I'll force everyone to do clan tags. This one's a little bit more relaxed. I think we'll have much more players will be playing in the event. So Cham and John will actually find themselves a sniper rifle inside that room, as we have a decent spread. So the only battle that we had were the sheep versus the dogs, but looks like they're going to actually just disengage and pick up some additional loot. Looks like Team TC is actually going to be dropping over at the port, whereas Team PBW, which is Jif and Waffle Fox, so that was their name from before, they are at the Bamboo Resort, as we got the Penguins over here entering themselves into the mansion. All right, so we have, I think, another group wanting to join because they said they just got back. So we have Agent Cookies and Team Dog over here making their way through the farm, as it looks like Team PBW will actually be able to intercept the mole. It looks like it's all for them, but Zine and Javara look like they're making their way up over there, as I forgot what their name is. I think it's like Halloween Sheep or something, but there's a unload by Waffle Fox, knocking off Javaro's armor. Javaro trying to step up. That skunk grenade, well, they got an armor swap right there, as we have a 3-way battle happening over here at the farm. So let's take a look over here as Cham and Executor are into a skirmish now. Agent Cookie's now looking to step up onto Cham, as dogs versus sheep happening over here. Agent Cookie's no armor. We got a retreat now by John and Cham. Backing up, a grenade will go out. John with the SMG will knock Cookie off armor and do a little bit of damage, as looks like we have a situation happening up over here at the top left corner, as Gur ends up being knocked down by Zine. Holding themselves up in the gases, Zine looking for that press, will end up securing themselves a point and the kill. And looks like a 3-way fight right now, as looks like SS is just going to be chilling up onto the Emu, not looking to get into an engagement, but oh, there we go. Maki ends up going down to Walnut Garden with the Jag 7. 16 players remaining, so only one team has been knocked out so far. These do have faster gas settings, so it is not completely full simulation. In terms of the tournament, we do increase the gas in order to make people get into battles faster. There's an unload by John right there, is able to actually land almost all those magnum shots, as Mars ends up knocking down GGG Grave Got Grit. So it looks like that secure will be I can't even talk. That kill will be secured by Mars. Heal up right now. Looks like TC's kind of holding up the top left position, as we have the sheeps healing up in the gas, as we have a reposition here by the doggos. And it looks like Carl and Metro just holding up position, but they got this 3 to retreat back towards, and we got the blue sheeps on emus. So it looks like the Team SS strategies to hop on emus and kind of just play passive, whereas everyone else is getting themselves into the thick of things here. As Cham just trying to get away from the shots of Javaro, so the bow's shots will go out. No armor on Javaro. What? The team dogs run into BBW, and oh no, speaking of running into, the actual team dog will run into that, but no, Cham steps up with a sniper right there. Oh my god, this is hectic, but SS could definitely get a quadruple kill. They end up stepping up, but no, not the case. It looks like Jif will actually be able to secure the res right now, and it looks like Team Metro and Prince Carl will be moving into this position. They see that transparency? No, they end up taking damage, as Mars and Team TC will be stepping up against SS. SS will be stepping in. Crazy K throwing out a grenade, as Metro and Prince Carl trying to survive, but no, gets blasted away by Team TC, ends up securing that kill, as we got Javaro, Zine, the Team TC, and one member of SS remaining here in the final moments. Bow shots will go out for Javaro, and looks like Mars will be jagged into the face. No, that's not a jag. That was just a shotgun right there. Healing up with the banana forker, as we got Crazy K trying to step in, as Zine's trying to heal up. Can definitely heal up, securing themselves in middle position, as Javaro holding up, and no, that is it. Zine and Javar are on the same team. I'm making it sound like they're on separate teams. GG. As team Javaro and Zine end up winning that match. 5 kills. What does TC got? TC got a bunch of kills too, but no, they got 4. So it is that team of the Sheeps with the pumpkin hats will be victorious and with the most kills. All right. So we got the red foxes will be dropping over there onto the right side. And we got Team PBW will be dropping over here at Mansion. And those are the only 2 drops so far. So it looks like Tails and Tricks. We're just going to call them TT because they are 2 T names. So that is Team TT for this particular practice. So Walnut and Grave will hold their own in the villas. Looks like we might actually have a throwdown at the ranch. Dog is kind of on the outside, but TC Frost is in the inside, but Mars is all the way out over here. So Frost got to be careful not to be caught out in between Team Dog. Yeah, Frost just bounces out of the area. Actually ends up missing that Jag that was waiting for him at that Rebel cache. So will Team Dog go for a secret room? Looks like it, and we're gonna actually see what's inside the room. But the room might be opened up, but Team CCS will actually see the door open up, so they can definitely engage onto it. But an M16 acquired for Agent Cookies. His Team TT's got the port all to themselves, so they know the shipping, they know the import experts out over there, and experts. They are the experts of import exports. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. So they're going to probably get a decent loadout leaving that area because there is a high loot density. It just sucks playing it in regular matches, but in tournaments, that actually might not really be that contested. I think Team TC kind of said that they wanted to drop there, but I'll have to wait and see in future matches if they do so. SS and PBW kind of in the general area, but doesn't look like they're going to get into an engagement just yet. Is CCS and Dog actually going to be heading towards this mole? As I believe PBW will be stepping up for it, but Agent Cookie is going to pop it open. T3, Jag 7, and a Deagle will be there. As PBW will end up going into this battle. Jiff ends up eating that grenade and the Zine shot right there, and Jiff is blasted out of the match. Unfortunate grenade damage into Zine's Magnum shot as Agent Cookie's now stepping down towards Waffle Fox with the Deagle. AK shots by Waffle Fox, throwing them up towards that general area, but they do need to be careful as more players are coming to the mole as we have TC now making their appearance here. Javaro and Executor both on bow, trying to keep their distance from their opponents. And Javaro in trouble here as Team TC has them in their sights now, looking to finish them off. Super low. Here comes the gas. Gas now pushing, and that should be it. Yeah, Zine is out. Javaro will be healing in the gas. CB will also be doing the same, kind of making their way as Maki will actually see Javaro. There's some shots, but won't actually do the damage. And we got Team Walnut as we got Orange Skull Cats will run into Dog, but they aren't going to get into a fight there. Cats and Dogs, they aren't fighting right now, but maybe a little bit later. Team TC now going to be healing up using the Banana Forker. Waffle Fox saw that through the fog. Sniper shot will go out, just misses. Javaro ends up dying to the gas, did not have enough juice in the tank to survive. Probably also had to deal with Maki pressing onto them as SS will actually find exactly where TC is healing as Frost unloads the shots. Waffle Fox is like, hey, this is a great time to third party. Grenade will go out. Crazy K trying to support Lalana, but Lalana will end up going to the Sneaky Fox, the Waffle Fox, not the Sneaky Fox. They are a Pine Martin indeed. So 16 players remaining. 2 teams on 1 right now, I believe. Grenade will go out. Cham actually ends up eating that. That is unfortunate. It's Team TT versus Team Dogs in Bananas right here as Waffle Fox now making their approach. Sniper shot will go out. Both shots end up hitting the tree as Mars ends up being knocked down by Executor with the Thomas gun, and Cham will actually be finished off by Tails. Here comes the Skullcats now looking to press into this fight as Crazy K ends up finishing off Frost, so TC is out of the match. 13 players remaining. Dog making their approach onto the battlefield. We got Team TT and Team CB over here in the top left corner. Waffle Fox just throwing out sniper shots, but that's making an appetizing target to actually attack, as John ends up stepping up into Gur, and Gur is out of the match, but John will pay for that with his life, and now John's out of the match. 9 players remaining. We have Waffle Fox all the way up over here as TT, Tails, so TT's out of the match, and Crazy K as well. Waffle Fox ended up scoring a double kill, but now he's super low. No, that's not TT out of the match. His Trix ends up getting a kill, but dies to the grenade. Oh my god, 6 players remaining as Agent Cookies will get the actual res right here. As Prince Carl, Metro are healing up. Final gas circle, and Agent Cookies is kind of low here. Not a good situation. Prince Carl's got the gold cup though. Will be healing up as Metro looking to actually. Okay, so in this situation, you know you won't be able to get your opponent, so you finish off Metro. So you not only do you get the kill, but that ends up pushing Metro's position to 4th. Then you secure 2nd and 3rd points-wise, and you also get that additional kill point. That's a great lesson to learn. Glad I was able to actually have that on the camera there. GG. As we have the Rabbits ended up winning that match. Waffle Fox popping off with 4 kills. Looks like he had the most kills that match. We had a spread of 1s. Smusms, what up, dude? Welcome to our duos practice for our tournament, man. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Alright, so Team SS is going to have the stage for themselves, so we're going to call them Team SS for Super Stage, because that's where they're going to acquire their loot. We have the dogs right here, and the banana suit's going to be hopping out to the ranch. Speaking of hopping up onto stuff, we have Agent Banana on that nice emu, and it looks like Team TC and Team TT will be having a scramble here at the port. As CB looks like they're just going to enjoy themselves on the northern end of the map. They got plenty of room to actually grab loot. Looks like CSS will actually drop in this weird area, but probably didn't want to go and drop at the ranch, as we have Team BC, Whisper, and J-May will actually be hopping left side labs. Team Fun going to be over here on the right side of labs, so it looks like BC won't be fighting each other just yet. But speaking of fighting, CSS versus the dogs, and Magnum shot by Javara will actually strip off Cham's armor. John with the SMG. Grenade will go out, holding that. Oh, Cham being poked by Javara. Javara ends up landing a nice shot right there, and Cham is just scrambling to get away, but Zine comes and presses with that shotgun and out of the match. First blood. Mole will be spawning in the middle of the map. We're going to have a giant scramble happen there, but I think John is done fighting that group. Doesn't want to get any bit of that. Walana is kind of separated from their teammate as Crazy K is over here. Nice movement by Walana. Is actually able to escape. The smoke will actually do that. And they see that poke right there. Hop onto the emu. Brilliant play right there to avoid the damage. But we see Waffle Fox needs to sit back and heal. We got double hamster ball by the Rabbits, and let's see what happens here at the mall. Is we have John actually getting a knock on Zine, and oh my god, we'll get revenge right there, but John ends up dying for it. Well, he got revenge, but paid with his life once again. He just seems to trade. Huge battle happening over here at the mall as we have grenades going out by Team PBW as Fun is now stepping up. BC versus Fun. J-May looking to run over Ruby, and yeah, that is it. Rest in peace, Ruby. Got a forker and a Thomas gun for their troubles, and oh no, double kill by J-May as they are the hamster ball god. If you guys don't know, they did a crap ton of those in 1v1s. They know exactly how to get you with that. So Walnut and TC going at it as Grave got grit will be stepping up. Shotgun shots will be going out. Oh, Mars takes massive damage. Minigun, letting it rip. Mars is able to barely escape out of that. Wow, that was not the gun I was expecting to pop out as Whisper ends up going down to one of the members of PBW, and Mars ends up dying to the skunk gas as the gas is now pushing in. Jiff ends up scoring himself a double kill onto Team BC. TT will be moving up following Team PBW trying to get out as Waffle Fox is low and completely out of health juice as Jiff was trying to toss it to him. He'll be end up hooking him up with a keg and will be drinking that down as TT versus Dog happen on over here. As the skunks down over here on the bottom will be running into Dog. Dog now stepping up. Agent Cookies lands at point blank. Magnum shot as the riding of the emu of Team TT now looking to run into Dog. Dog just going to be healing up. Executor over here on the bottom is Agent Cookies over here on the left side. Walnut just throwing out some shots here as TT. Tails looking to step up. Gonna move over here to the mole and see what's happening over here. CB, Prince Kara Metro, and Javaro going at it. Javaro by themselves as they ended up losing their teammate. And Team PBW will quickly annihilate CB. CB out of the match. Magnum shots will be traded right now, but no, close range, SMG swap over. Javaro just trying to make their evasive maneuvers, but you can't evade yourself from those Pine Martins, and Javaro's out of the match. Agent Cookie's down right now as Tails looking to press onto it. Team TT versus Dog still happening over here as we have SS over here on the left side. Walnut now making their way, throwing some skunk grenades, trying to secure that kill on Agent Cookies, but no, SS will take some skunk damage and will secure that kill. We got SS, TT over here on the left side. Waffle Fox stepping all the way down, runs into Crazy K with the SMG, and they end up trading in the gas. Crazy K super low and ends up popping out into the gas and will actually let the gas take his life. And you know what? That is a smart move as no points were actually traded right there. Lana, though, well, trying to heal up in the gas, but the gas says access denied as Walnut ends up dying into the gas too, but Executor will get credit for that. Metro stepping up with the AKs. TT versus Metro. Metro, well, that's a nice snipe there by Trix. And Team TT, the team that has an actual substitute, ends up winning that match. GG. We're going to take a look at these kills. And it looks like Team PBW, aka Waffle Fox and Jiff at 5 kills, will have the most kills that match. GG, well played. Please follow Curry Claire if you haven't done so already. He is kind enough to help run these lobbies for us to have these scrims, so he's also going to be running the alternate stream going into the event on Sunday. Fletch, what's up, dude? I was muted for the entire time? Oh no. Please don't tell me that. Stop yelling at us. Nah, yell. I was holding shift. I was actually yelling. As we have fun and see SS battle at the ranch. Sheep versus Red Pandas. And oh, Vapor ends up getting vaporized by Javaro's dual pistols. Magnum now stepping up. Zine looking to finish off Vapor. Bow tactics by Ruby trying to kill Javaro, but no, Javaro makes an armor swap. Ruby's just trying to get out of this. Needs one more hit with the bow to actually do it, but I think they're going to be running out of ammo. Yeah, they're at 1. Oh, Vapor's just going to sit there and bleed out. That is unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes you got to cut your losses. Almost ended up downing one of the members of Team CSS, so close call, but got to cut your losses. If you know you're going to be going to die, well, you don't want that to happen. We have Team, I think, BP. Yeah, this is BP. Going to be up over here on the top right corner as we have CB versus TC. Battle at the labs. We got Gummy Bears versus Pink Badgers. But no, you know who else is coming in? We got some Tigers coming in over here on the right side. They might hear that grenade go off as CB will be running into TC, but TC annihilates him after that grenade, kind of splitting them up. Nice kill there by TC. We're going to hop back over here to the resort to see what's happening over here as we see Dog on no armor. Jiff with the, oh no, Jiff's got his combo here. We got the dual pistols hunting rifle, but no, I'm sorry. He's a Magnum. The hunting rifle's coming from the Dog side as Waffle Fox, and they look like they're going to divide and conquer here as Dog looking to step out as we have, oh god, Whisper ends up going down. We're going to take a look over here, and Stealthy Tiger ends up dying. Agent Banan tried to end up saving his teammate. His Dog still trying to get away. Agent Cookies is just being chased by Waffle Fox as Jiff looking to support his teammate. Agent Cookies might be able to get away out of that, but we're going to take a look over here as we have Whisper dying out right there. That is his body right there. Jamie super low, super, weak. Needs to be careful there. And Grenade will go out. Tricks. We got Team TT over here in the bottom right now. As Zine, Javaro, CSS. Shots will go out. Healing up with a forker by Javaro. Beautiful play right there. We're going to take a look down over here, see what's happening now. That's just teams disengaging. CSS versus Team TT. TT is looking to step out. We're going to actually go over here and see these sheep versus the dogs. Looks like TT and the sheeps over here are actually going to have a battle as that team seems to be disengaging from each other. Looks like Team TT is actively looking to engage into this. Might run into the rabbits over here in the bottom left corner. This amount of healing with the Forker is insane that Team CSS is able to actually utilize. As I'm trying to click on someone over here, as Jiff is down, Mars is super low, Executor is here looking to sweep up a double kill. Grenade will go out, does the damage, almost kills Mars. No, Executor says, I know exactly where you are after that grenade went off. See you later. But that will actually give some room for Team PBW to actually heal up as Executor actually goes into the tape. And we had a team... a player ended up going down there. I didn't catch the name, unfortunately. That was, my eyes were not looking there. Dogs and skull cats, but no, the sheep will end up popping down over here. Got that 2 to swap for. Skunk Grenade will go out. We'll bank off the haystack, and that is it. Let's go back down over here onto the villas, as CSS will end up losing their ball and take some damage right there. We got Grave got Grit. And we have the Skull Cats end up pushing into J-May. J-May out of the match. Executor now stepping down over here. Sniper shot will go out. 17 players remaining, and we're down to our second to last phase. This is about to get ultra hectic as Crazy K ends up knocking down Zine with the silenced pistol. Waffle Fox ends up taking that. Did he actually get that kill? I think so. Waffle Fox is super low. Look how low he is right now, but he's still alive somehow. Is able to actually get some support by GF, providing that support with the dual pistols. Lana and Crazy K ends up getting a kill onto the Grave Got Grit Walnut team. So no more Skull Cats in the matches. We have Ruby now stepping up into the dogs. Javaro with the bow on the top end, trying to throw some shots, switches over the shotgun, throwing a poke shot right there as Crazy K is in the downstate. Trix now moving up, looking to get this kill onto Crazy K. Shotgun, no. Tails has to reload that shotgun. Will end up just taping up in front of Crazy K's face. Doesn't care. Knows that they can't do anything if they're crawling on the ground. As we have 6 players remaining. Grenade go off, and now TT's pretty healthy going into this. Executor holding up this top position right here, as I can't say his name. Silence pistol shot to go out. Executor looking to see if he can find Team TT, but no, TT's just like, bro, we got the best spot going into this final position. We got this. GG. Team TT ends up winning again. Let's look at our kills, though, as it looks like Executor ended up popping off with 4 kills. We're going to take a look and see total kills. It looks like Team Dog ended up having the most kills at 4, thanks to Executor. I'm just gonna keep butchering that fucking name. All right, here we go. Next game. Bruh, man. If something's gonna go wrong, I'd rather have it going wrong now than during the event. I mean, even then, if something goes wrong during the event, we should have some backups in place just in case. We have Team Dog actually going to be dropping over here in the bottom of the villas as we have fun, and PBW will be heading over towards the mansion. No, it looks like the dogs are going to be coming here too. Oh, man. Cham, get the hell out of there, man. No, could not get away as Ruby ends up landing that killing blow with the bow and sparrow, and Cham is out of the match. That is unfortunate. As with dogs versus skull cats happening over here, we got this oh, nice shot by the GGG with the bow and sparrow. Jiff ends up knocking down Vapor as Team Fun versus Team PBW. Executor pushing up onto Walnut. Walnut throwing out some grenades. So the Grave wants to finish off Agent Cookies. It looks like Jiff will end up securing that kill as Gur ends up dying to Crazy K. Here's the push by Executor as we have CSS now pushing up onto Team Dog and the Skull Cats. SMG shots will go out. Won't connect. Executor super low. Javara looking to land these bow shots, and Zine looking to press, but no, presses his sniper into the wall directly. That shot, unfortunately, did not find its proper target. As we have CB Maki ends up going down to the Jag 7 to Crazy K, doing a little bit of damage into him, but not enough to actually do what was needed, as Skull Cats will run into Team CSS as Javara looking to press up with the bow. Walnut, 1 shot left as Javara looking to land this final fatal shot, as Walnut will be backing up, picking up the armor, so it looks like they'll be okay. Team TC will be securing themselves some mole as PBW versus the Rabbits. Happening down over here as Team SS is fighting Team BC. Is Metro going to be able to get out? No, he's out of here. We're going to hop over to this fight. As speaking of hopping, we got Rabbits going into this battle as rabbits versus sheep. Grenade will go out as Agent Cookies actually just stepped out of that grenade, leaving the pyramid. He said, I don't want to be there any longer. And it looked like Executor was over here on the left side, so they went out the other way, and it looks like BC's just going to kind of guard that position. As BC and TC, well, looks like they actually didn't fight over the mole as Agent Banan just kind of hovering in that area. And we got a sniper and an M16 and a minigun. Ooh. Can't wait to see the minigun let it rip as Metro's trying to get away from PBW, but no, Zine is here now as we got a three-way battle as Metro just wants to get away and heal, and no one's giving him that opportunity to do so. Now running away, this Dark Gun looking to finish off Metro, doesn't care about the armor, and oh, there you go, Javaro finally ends up killing Metro as Metro is running for a good minute and a half trying to get away from everyone. Javaro ends up taking the damage right there. Zine ends up dying, taking the deagle shot by Whisper as SMG shots are going into Agent Banana. Agent Banana going to be taking damage as Stealthy Tiger will be running into Team PBW. Stealthy Tiger just trying to get away. Nice evasive maneuver through the gas, and looks like Whisper will end up going up to Javaro, making sure that that team is out of the match. So Team CSS is dead. BC ends up slipping up Waffle Fox on that loot stack, and it looks like BC will end up killing Waffle Fox. Grenade will go out. J-May taking damage, and Jiff says, well, you take my buddy out, I'm taking you with me. And they will actually end up taking them out. Stealthy Tiger going to be doing stealthy stuff over here on the gas. Will be needing to make their way towards the circle as TC ends up knocking down and out of the match Ruby. Whisper. Oh, steps into that grenade. Beautiful place right there by Team Dog as TT holding up a top right position. We'll be running up into Team Dog. Grenade will go out. Nah, look at that. Good grenades for everyone. Oh my god. Beautiful grenades happening right here as Executor ends up stepping up, but no, Trix ends up winning that trade, but the gas is slowly creeping on in. Trix can heal up there as they're in a safe spot. As 6 players remaining, we got John from Finance over there on the southern end of the map, as Jiff now stepping out of the gas, running into Crazy K, and the only team remaining is Team TC. They're going to be fully healthy going into this. Trix ends up slipping, and the minigun lets it rip right there by Frost as we have Crazy K with no armor. John from Finance now stepping up with a Thomas gun, looking to press into Crazy K. Minigun will go out, and looks like the minigun will actually do damage into John, and John's out of the match. Crazy K looking to try to do something here, poking with the Jag, but no! The snipe says, enough of your poking game. See you later, dude. GG. As Team CC ends up winning the match at 5 total kills. Let's take a look at the total kills for everyone. It looks like Team TC and Team BC ended up tying at 5 total kills. GG. All right, next game. Rabbit's going to be dropping over here on the bottom. Looks like BC's going to be doing the same. Looks like a rumble at the military base. I think the Rabbits are going to actually go to the beach. Beach is solid. Beach has been a really solid drop spot, especially right underneath the military base, because you can move up. A military base actually has a decent amount of boxes to get grenades and tape that you need, so solid drop. As we have John and Cham holding up the milk bar as Javaro ends up stepping there and then leaving the area. Dog will end up dropping at the farm itself. We'll have no purples though. We'll have that guaranteed blue though with the shotgun. Zine on the other side of Agent Cookies doing some damage. Agent Cookies off armor as Cham off armor as well. John ends up slipping on that banana. BC steps up from the military base looking to press onto Team Dogs. Zine ends up going down and eliminated quickly by Executor as they got shotgunned out. BC looks like they're going to probably hang in the area, but the Dogs are going to leave the area. We're going to step over here and see what's happening at a mansion as Agent Banana is taking massive amounts of damage off armor and at 30% health as Team Dog is continuously pushing onto players, doing massive amounts of damage, but unable to finish off. But speaking of finish off, that is Agent Banana says, see you later, Dog. Agent Cookies trying to escape. Trix ends up being knocked out by Jiff. Jiff ends up being knocked down by Trix as TT looking to press on and finish off Jiff. Waffle Fox super low, so we're going to see how this ends up happening. Is Jiff holding up his position over here? Wrong read by Tails is we have, Stealthy Tiger and Agent Banana now stepping into this area as Team PB now going to maybe push you off of Jiff. No, Trix ends up seeing Jiff, but doesn't end up thirsting him. Damage will be done as Tails super low. One tap into him will actually eliminate. Skullcats now stepping up into BP, and Tails trying to crawl their way out of there, but won't be able to save his teammate. Sorry, Trix tried to crawl out. Tails is stepping out, getting the the T names all confused. 17 players remaining. We have sheep and gummy bears over here at mountain, but doesn't look like we're actually going to have anything happen here, as we have rabbits all the way on the bottom end of the map, as dogs now chilling at the shooting gallery. Our next battle will be Skullcats versus Team BP. Shots will go out. Should actually figure out the abbreviation for that. Jag 7-shot by Walnut, trying to take off Stealthy Tiger's armor, but Tiger's a little bit too far away. Is this skirmish happening between SS and CB still underway? Looks like these two actually end up fighting each other relatively often, because I think this is like the second or third time that they're actually getting into a fight. As Gur could swap for that T2, does so, as it looks like Lolano now stepping up, trying to finish off, as Tails ends up dying to John, as Maki ends up taking the AK, and now Team BC will actually eliminate, but Crazy K ends up taking that kill. Bow tactics by Javaro. Javaro's just going to be like, I think I'm just going to step in the gas. I don't want to press against an M16. Team SS right above BC, but looks like SS will actually grab some loot before getting into this skirmish. And shots will go out by Whisper, and it looks like we have Javaro on the bottom end. Let's take a look over here on the left side of the screen as BP versus the Skullcats still happening over here. Active reload firing by Agent Banan, trying to finish off Walnut, and Walnut is out of the match. Brave got Grit over here on the left side. Is Gas now pushing on in. Very sticky situation, especially running into double SMGs, and BP ends up grabbing a kill. SS looks like they're going to be doing a coconut loop, as we got Rabbits versus Waffle Fox happening over here on the bottom end of the map. SMG shots will go out. Prince Carl trying to poke Waffle Fox, but Waffle Fox won't take any bit of that shit. Will do damage into the Rabbits. As Cham will hear Metro pop up, says, bro, you're low. See you later. The dogs end up grabbing a double kill right there. Now running into Waffle Fox. Waffle Fox trying to put up some damage into this. Cham super low, but by making all that noise, we'll end up dying to BC. Rest in peace, Waffle Fox. 9 players remaining. Dogs top right corner. Sheep on the northern end. Javaro over here on the left side by himself, trying to get away from Team BP, as we got John and Cham trying to take out BC in the middle. Oh, unfortunately, Cham ends up running into the box right there. We'll end up dying to the M16 of Whisper, as we got Team SS over here. Well, J-May ended up stepping up a little too far away from their teammate. Thought that they could get a kill onto Team SS, but wasn't able to do so. And we got Jabbar over here on the bottom, along with the dogs, but the dog will end up going down to Agent Banan with the SMG. SS will put more damage into Banan, but Banan will actually be able to survive, as Whisper does a cheeky play right there. But speaking of cheeky play, double grenade right there, and BC, Agent Banan and Stealthy Tiger out of the match. Whisper with the Thomas gun, trying to Thomas gun game this out, but couldn't do so. Ends up stepping into the gas and getting themselves killed. Rest in peace. Team SS will end up winning the match at 5 kills. GG. Let's take a look at our total kills. It'll be tied with Team BP, Stealthy Tiger, Agent Banan at 5, and Crazy K and Lalana, Team SS at 5 as well. GG. If sheeps didn't exist in this game, I would definitely play a cat. Oh my god, what the hell is happening over here at Mountain? What is this? Everyone dropped here. What the hell is happening? Oh no, the dogs are out. But it's so funny because Team Dog ended up eliminating the dogs. And Team Dog, what is this? You guys are sheep. You're lying to me. BP going to be making their way most likely to Penguin Palace to grab some loot, as SS will have the ranch to themselves. Team Dog will be looting up the pyramid, and the Rabbits will have the military base, as Team TT will have the port. BP now stepping into labs. We got Team CB over here at the northern lab. Got thinking about that shotgun, ends up acquiring the shotgun. And we got CSS now making their way. Sees a door open, so they can definitely go over there to see who and what are here. And a grenade will go out. We got some Pre-fire there by Javaro, and there's a shotgun blast right there as Executor is now zoned away from their teammate. No, actually, CSS will actually let them go past. And looks like, yeah, let's gonna step over here. CB versus PB happening over here. Maki now just trying to survive as Agent Banana stepping up. Oh, blank point shot with the hunting rifle, and Team PB will eliminate Team CB. Dog now running into BC. Grenado go out. Whisper fully healthy. No, JK now down to 1 pip of armor as Agent Cookie's now stuck between 2 members of BC. And wow, just got AK down. Nothing you can do there. You hate to see it, but you also love to see it at the same time as Trix ends up being knocked by Jif. Whisper forced to heal over here. There's a T2 available as Jif ends up getting a double kill onto Team TT. Battle at the mole, that's what was happening over there as we have these sheep now stepping up onto the bunnies. As we have 15 players remaining, poking with the Dark Gun. J-May now going to rotate over, pick up the T2 armor as we have Team CSS versus Team BC. Shots will go out, grenade will go out. Looks like CSS is done with this. Executor, though, says, no, I'm not done with this. I want blood right now. Either of you. I want it. Nope. Actually, no. He's just passing on by. Nope. He steps back in. We don't know what Executor is doing. Only he does. And he's just hovering over, waiting for one of these members to be knocked and then trying to end up stealing that kill. We got a barrage of pistols by Executor. Now ended up putting Javaro down on no armor. And Executor's just being an annoying gnat right now. Just poking away, trying to chip away at people's resources. But they got to be careful as they're running into BC behind them. J-May and Whisper at T2 armor. Looks like most of our battles situated up in this general area. But we're going to flip over to the Tundra as we got rabbits on emus versus skullcats on the ground. Grenade will go out. Prince Carl takes massive damage. Beautiful play there by Walnut. They ended up following that up with AK barrage. Prince Carl would have actually been knocked immediately. As we got our next fight happening over here at the mall as BP, CSS, and PBW fighting it out. Sniper shots will go out by Waffle Fox. Rips right into Stealthy Tiger. Rest in peace, Tiger. Now gonna just try crawling away, and Zine's gonna be like, well, you know what? I'll take this kill, but you know what? Executor is still nearby. Says, man, I just want these kills. Minigun pickup for Javaro, and we're gonna end up seeing what's happening over here as PBW versus Agent Banan. Agent Banan trying to throw out shots, but ends up being lasered out by J-May, and that is BC on BC action right there. As Executor finally ends up dying to BC. As, wow, that was crazy. Executor did so much damage, but couldn't actually end up getting any kills. Zine taping up behind the haystack. Javaro letting that minigun rip as we got Skullcats running into Zine. Zine actually narrowly escapes that, but no, Grave got Grit, so looking to finish him off. Looking over here at the bottom, Grave got Grit, ends up knocking down Zine, and Lilana ends up picking up that kill as SS is all the way on the northern end, so they're able to actually secure that position as we have this battle happening over here on the bottom end of the map as we can't pull out the camera back any further, but there is more battles happening over here. Just we got PBW and BC happening. We also have the rabbits over here on the right side as SS over here ends up shooting away. Javaro says, Javaro, get the hell out of the gas or into my bullets. One or the other, you're out of this match. As Walnut ends up knocking down Lilana as Prince Carl ends up taking massive damage from the gas. PBW, Waffle Fox ends up going down as Crazy K super low. Final moments of this match, Walnut Garden holding up position in the gas as Jif trying to land these shots, but no. The Skullcats finally got this one. GG, Grave got Grit, and Walnut at Garden will end up winning this match at 3 total kills. However, the most kills will go to Team PBW. Waffle Fox and Jif will have a total kills of 5. All right. Rabbits dropping early. So, what is their name? Calling them rabbits, that's rude. Showstoppers, SHS. God, that is not easy to say. It's actually probably easier to say Showstoppers than it is SHS. Team TT will be dropping over there at the Pixel Port as John and Cham will be doing some work at the labs today. We got BP versus Dog. happening over here at the farm. Looks like Dog ended up going secret room real quickly and then bouncing. And everyone's very spread right now. The only people that are kind of in the vicinity are Team Dog and BP. Alright. They're just going to back up. You know, I would expect that Cham and John would actually drop at port just because of their names, but doesn't look like they enjoy the port. I've yet to see them drop there, but would think that the theming of their names would basically mean that they would be dropping right over here. Alright. Everyone's super spread, so not much to talk about. I will also like to talk about just our event that's happening on Sunday. We are going to be giving out viewer raffles for some Steam gift cards. So if you are interested in winning yourself a $10 Steam gift card, we are going to be raffling that out during our tournament. BC versus the Skullcats. Here we go. Hunting rifle shots to go out. Looks like some poking right now as Team Dog. Agent Cookies ends up being naded by Tails. I wish I caught that on camera, but what we do have on camera is Skullcats throwing out some SMG shots. AK now. Graveyard Grid now pushing with no health. What an aggressive play, but the aggressive play got punished by J-May with the hunting rifle. Looks like they're just going to secure that kill and call it a day, but huge fight happening over here at the mole as we have Stealthy Tiger ends up getting that kill onto Agent Cookies. So it looks like they ended up doing the damage, but we got some shots going out. We got pistols. Waffle Fox could do this as both players are relatively low, but no, Jif trying to crawl his way out of that, but will not successfully do so. We see the tape dispenser actually will have that as a 1-2 right there, but it doesn't look like Agent Banana will end up swapping for it as Cham and John will just kind of hover over the area, but won't push on it. Waffle Fox now stepping in to BP's territory, but nope, doesn't look like it's actually going to happen here. Is the stealth boots acquired by Stealthy Tiger and a Deagle that will be inside. We have SS versus CSS. Wow, wonder if that's on purpose, but sheep on sheep action. Blue sheeps versus white sheeps, as the white sheeps will have the better position here, as SS will actually just end up gas riding as Waffle Fox is just trying to get away from BP. Might have went for a cheeky play, but looks like they couldn't finish off Stealthy Tiger. Tiger's going to end up taping up. Waffle Fox will just say, I'll step into the gas to heal up. Use this time to play it safe. As we have the Rabbits as showstoppers over here on the Emus, will be holding up the southern position as Executor with no teammate will play it safe as well on the Emu. CSS holding up position over here right outside the Bamboo Mansion over here. Will run into SS. CSS might be getting into a skirmish, but looks like not actually happening as this continuous harassment by Waffle Fox. Waffle trying to step in, blowing up the fences, trying to get their way back in over here as BP knows exactly where Waffle Fox is going, just trying to finish him off. And there you go. There's a finish off right there as BC J-May ends up doing damage into the dogs, and dogs out of the match. Whisper ends up getting unloaded. What just occurred there? Stealthy Tiger ends up his final shot when he got knocked down, ended up taking out both players. Holy crap. Nice play there, Stealthy Tiger. With his teammate there to reinforce, he was definitely fine doing that play. Shotgun shots will go out, rip off Javaro's armor. Nice play there by Tiger and Tiger and Agent Bananas SS. Super low, Crazy K gonna be healing up. Stealthy Tiger pushing up, no damage. Long range shotgun shot by Walnut will take out Stealthy Tiger. He'll go back down to that down state as he couldn't heal up from the last battle. TT holding up bottom right as Zine and Javaro trying to heal up. Javaro can definitely heal on Bananas if there's available and they in his inventory. Yes, they are. He could have passed that to Zine and have him eat Nom Nom on the ground, but that won't actually happen as Crazy K ends up poking in over here on the northern end of the map. Will end up taking out the players as Metro and Prince Carl will hold up the bottom position. A minigun letting it rip as two players of not the same team remain against Team Prince Carl and Metro. Showstoppers, grenades, and you know what's a showstopper right there? Double grenade. Crazy K clutches it out, forcing those players around the corner into the nades. Well played, Crazy K. GG. Team SS ends up winning the match. We're going to take a look and see who has the most kills here. And it looks like 3 SS 3. A lot of threes. Nope. Stealthy Tiger and Agent Banana Team BP at 5 kills. GG. So I guess we'll do one more. I'll let Curry know. Okay. Yeah, we were gonna do it. Well, I'm glad I was attached to this because we actually have a battle right here as the dogs versus BP. We got Tigers versus Dogs happening. John trying to heal up. His Agent Banana on the Emu now stepping up. AKs exchanged by both parties. John steps up. Oh, Cham had nowhere to run but a grenade. No martyrdom right there. Stealthy Tiger ends up getting a double kill with the AK, and that looks like to be the only battle happening. Team TT gonna have Swamp as we have Showstoppers over here in the Swamp as well, gonna be making their way through it. And we have Walnut and Grave Got Grit gonna be making their way to the ranch. But we'll be running into PBW, Magnum, Jiff Silence Pistol, super deadly with that weapon. And looks like we're gonna have an engagement. Favor goes to PBW because they have these armors to rotate towards. So this team Skullcats needs to be careful. Hunting Rifle shot will go out. They can swap over for the armor. Walnut does so. But Grave Got Grit ends up shotgun. Wow, that was a crazy exchange as CB ends up dying to Team BC off the screen. Jiff ends up being knocked down. And it looks like Waffle Fox will be stepping up with the AK. One more shot into Walnut. Walnut just trying to get away. Waffle Fox looking to press. There's another armor for Walnut to swap for. As Walnut's just like, man, I just want out, man. SMG return fire. Beautiful play there by Walnut. Walnut able to press damage into Waffle Fox. Waffle Fox will be backing up, grabbing the armor, and probably be healing up. Walnut going to be doing the same, going to be healing up, and Waffle goes for that res. Walnut going to be healing up. And take a look over here as we have Agent Cookie stepping into the wrong neighborhood as Team BP ends up annihilating them as they were trying to grab the mole and back up, as it looks like they didn't grab the mole, they're just scouting it out, and it looks like both teams ended up rezzing over here in this situation, but it looks like Graves just trying to get away. Beautiful controller movement, able to evade everything there. Poke right there by Walnut, able to actually, oh my god, Grave Got Grit. Beautiful play right there into Jiff. Ended up knocking him down again with the shotgun this time, and looks like, oh no, another team is now stepping up into this position. Jiff now getting super low. Waffle Fox knows this, and BC will actually interrupt this battle and eliminate them. Oh man, what a time for a third party. Ends up saving PBW. PBW will end up having their team once again as a full unit, as PB will be fighting Showstoppers over here on the right side of the map. Grenade will be thrown and no damage done as the AK of Agent and looking to press into Showstoppers. Prince Carol able to get around most of those shots, but finally takes damage. Long range shotgun and Metro's out. Knocked on the ground. Zine ends up being knocked and out of the match. Is rest in peace. Metro just trying to crawl up as Stealthy Tiger knows this, ends up pew-pewing him down. Executor trying to get away from Agent Banana's AK. Javaro with the Deagle over here a little bit above this battle. Executor able to actually tape up now. Needs to be careful though, running into more opponents. This is a safe spot to heal as PBW. Jiff ends up being knocked again. That is way too many times to be knocked in a match to be able to survive. After that, Waffle Fox now steps up, but steps into Agent Banana's shoddy, and now PBW out of the match. Quick healing with the Forker as Agent Banana using a quick swap onto Forker. Now switches back to the Gold Cup. Executor will see that through the fog of war, know exactly where he's at. Throws some shots, but ends up losing the armor. Stealthy Tiger trying to hold up this bottom position as BC trying to make their way out of this position. Agent Banana now looking to help Stealthy Tiger hop on to the ride and get the fuck out of there. But you know what? That actually didn't end up working out in the favor as Agent Banana ends up being knocked and removed from the game real quickly by Whisper's M16. Speaking of which, both members of that team are out as SS over here on the northern end will run into Team BC. Grenades will go out but not connect as the M16 and Whisper looking to press. as we have 7 players remaining. Crazy K ends up eating damage as J-May now presses with the SMG. Javar over here on the left side runs into the grenade by Trix. Oh my god, see you later, good night. Long range Jag 7 shot will strip off Tails' armor. Tails now down to 1 tap of the M16 SMG. Maybe, no, but you know what definitely happens is a grenade by Trix will secure the victory. GG. And I do want to say, Tails, a nice snipe there by the hunting rifle on J-May. GG, well played. Team TT ends up winning that one. But, oh my god. BC, calm down. 10 total kills that match. But speaking of calming down, we also had Team BP with 7 kills. That was nuts. 2 teams basically killed everyone in that lobby. GG, well played. Even though these are scrims, will points be added up? No, the reason why we don't add points is not everyone's here for all the matches. So, like, certain lobbies have less players than others, and other lobbies have more players than others. So the whole point system is all going to be fucked up, so the points are just for fun. We used to do points during scrims, but that takes just too long. Like, especially because we don't have teams with their tags. If everyone is tagged up, it'd be much easier to do points, but teams that aren't tagged up, it's very difficult. Looks like Team YK is going to establish themselves on top of the farm here. And says, let's rock. If you want in here, you got to get through us. As Team Dog will be stepping in as Agent Cookies needs to be careful running into this team as Magnum shots will go out. Poking with the Dark Gun. Shots will connect as Executor needs to be careful. Is that a triple poke right there? As a Dark Gun? No, there's not. It was a double poke, but BC's here to actually get into this fight. Grenade will go out, and oh, slam dunk onto Cat. Cat will get SMG down as more shots will be moving up as Tanuki ends up swapping for the armor, now running away. J-May by themselves could have double tapped right down to Executor, but Executor ends up make swap, and oh, BP will end up stepping into BC, and oh man, BC says, J-May, what's good, dude? Here's a grenade for you. Gert ends up being sniped by Crazy K. 20 players remain as Executor trying to get rezzed up by Agent Cookies as Maki ends up going down to Crazy K. So we got CB out of the match, unfortunate. Oh no, you hate to see a slip like that, but you also love to see it as Team BP ends up getting that kill onto the dog team that aren't dogs, but they're sheep, as Javaro now trying to get away as Zine is down and out as Javaro now, oh man, stepping up onto it. Dude, the actual coconuts heal you up for a lot too, but didn't actually go for that. Now just trying to get away. Jiff trying to capture him as this mole is just, yeah, fuck that mole. No one's going to that. Unless the circle ends there, no one's really going to make their way up there. Is TT holding up bottom left position, but looks like we're going to have a battle as the Dogs versus Showstoppers versus Team TT. As our corporate gentleman over here, Cham will be throwing out shots into Showstoppers as we have John and Cham throwing damage over here. Skunk grenades will go out. I think that might actually end that battle, and we're going to flip back over here as BC versus BP. BP. As Tanuki kind of hovering in this, grenades will go out, but it doesn't look like nothing will actually happen. As did Javaro make it way all the way up to the mole? No, that didn't actually happen. Is SS holding up the northern end? If you actually notice, SS likes to hold his northern position almost every game, and they usually are on emus. This game they are not, but there is one available for them to walk over and pick up as TT versus PBW happening out over here. Kales ends up going down to 70% health. Trix healthy though, can definitely protect them. It looks like Tails is just going to ride out the gas as we have this battle still occurring over here as we have Showstoppers versus BP and Tanuki. Tanuki now 1 hit, maybe 2 hits with that AK depending on the distance of that, but Tanuki's just like, see you later, man. I've taken enough damage. I tried to knock one of you and finish you off, but that didn't occur. Showstoppers versus TT happening right now, and it looks like no, it isn't happening. It looks like nothing's happening. They aren't fighting. They're too far away from each other, but maybe on the road, maybe we'll have an engagement. But no, looks like Showstoppers won't actually be getting into that engagement as SS holding up the northern end along with Team Doggos, Cham and John. Crazy K with the sniper throwing out shots and ends up stripping off Metro's armor. Now they're going to be making their way to the center circle as Whisper's now caught in a hard place with Waffle Fox and Jiff, and will be M16 out. BC is now out of the match. 14 players remaining. Long range Jag 7 shot there. Looking to take the armor off of PBW. Won't actually happen is we know SS is up over here on emus, but they'll be running into the dogs, and it looks like the PBW will be running into TT as we have a lot of teams remaining, as we have BP over here on the bottom, and Jiff will actually be eliminated as we have TT holding up the left side. We have Showstoppers on the right side. Javarl, massive amounts of damage, runs into the gas and out of the match. SS actually ends up being double teamed right there as Team Dogs versus Team TT ends up knocking them out as BP on the bottom, throwing out shots. And it looks like TT's just immune to everyone. Everyone doesn't seem to be fighting them, and they're just poking everyone to death. Grenades will go out, and it looks like we might have another sequence here as John just trying to heal up, going into his cup right now as Stealthy Tiger. Man, Tiger had a grenade right there as how stacked TT were on top of each other. They probably would have died, but no grenade available to them as TT ends up winning that match with 4 total kills. We're going to take a look at the total kills. We got Team BP, the Black Parade, Stealthy Tiger, and Agent Banana at 7 will end up having the most kills that match. GG. Before I go, I want to thank Curry for running these lobbies. Thank you guys so much, and thank you everyone that came and played in this. You guys are fucking awesome. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Everyone that was watching the stream, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow this channel if you're new to this channel and want to watch competitive Super Animal Royale. Also, thank you to my mods that were helping me move people in and out of check-in. Kayla, thank you so much. And that would be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one and take care.